So now we're going to thread our y-axis lead screws back through the lead screw nut, and we're going to do the same thing on both sides. When you're aligning your lead screw nut, to adjust the alignment or to tighten them, the lead screw nut and the lead screw are going to need some support. So it rotates on this nut, and this nut should be very tight. This should not be loose. Adjust it with your hands as close to the axes or the tilting point as possible, and support from the bottom and from the top. So when tightening, you just put your hand and support from the opposite direction. And to adjust, same process, but one hand supports it from the top and your left hand pushes up from the bottom. And that will allow you to sort of fine-tune the alignment, as you're going to see here. So this lead screw nut is pretty well aligned. It didn't really take much, if any, movement. You can see there is a little bit of play. That's not really adjustment. That's just play that's there in the threads to allow for a little bit of misalignment. But you can see when I just move it up and down, its furthest points of travel match the race of the bearing. And if that is too high or too low, simply one hand, your right hand on top of the lead screw, your left hand on the bottom, and push in the direction it needs to change. And that's how you get a perfectly aligned lead screw.